Well, it is Monday here after the fact, but I wanted to show you guys the spot I was hunting at because I wasn't able to film an intro for the video just because it happened so quick. But if you've been following the channel, this is a spot that I actually set up this summer. So if you can see it, I have a lock on right there in that tree. It's probably only 12 or 13 feet up, but it's hidden pretty good. And it's at this pinch point at the corner of this cornfield. I have a camera right down there that's been getting some pretty good action in both the mornings coming this way and the evenings going that way. And there's also this trail that comes out of the corn right here. And if you followed my videos from the summer, you'll know that I actually tried to plant a small food plot here in this opening, and if you can see, the turnips actually came up pretty well. It's good and green here in this little opening here in the cornfield. And then I also planted them all up and down the edge, which a lot of weeds in here obviously because I didn't do any tilling, but there's definitely some turnips and some good green in here. So I'd say my experiment of planting that food plot worked, but yeah, it just creates a perfect little pinch point here. And I think some of the keys to this hunt are the fact that it's the very first time that I ever hunted this stand, and obviously the first time you go in is going to be your best opportunity. Had the right wind, and yeah, check out the hunt. Hey, it just happened. No, not him. Guess what buck? That sticker 8. Yeah. At least I'm pretty sure it's him. Yeah, I dropped him in his tracks at 43. And then well, he was laying on his side, so I like couldn't see him. I shot at him again and I missed. And then I knocked another one, but I'm like, well, this is my last arrow. I better not shoot unless I can get him. And then he like started trying to get up. So then I shot him again, and I think I tucked it right in his heart, and he hasn't moved since then. It happened so fast. It happened. I mean, it's a big deer. I mean, from based on the trail camera pictures, I'd say he's a mounter. Well, here he is. It's October 4th, 2025, and this is my opening day Pennsylvania archery buck. Been having this guy on camera all summer. I haven't had a picture of him for a while, though. My last picture of this guy was probably August 20th, maybe. So over a month ago. I'm sure he's been around, I just haven't been getting him on camera, but it's a beautiful 8-point with a little almost double main beam sticker here. Really good brows, pretty good points. He's not the biggest buck that's on the farm. Well, believe it or not, the biggest buck on the farm ended up getting shot about 30 minutes after I got mine. But congrats to the hunter. I was able to get pictures with him, and yeah, beautiful buck. I have some history with that deer in a shed. So very cool. But he's a pretty darn good one. Hopefully some of the other deer can make it through, and I'll be able to get out and get some footage throughout the rest of the season. But man, he's a big old bodied deer. I'm sure he's at least a 3.5-year-old, which that's my goal here in Pennsylvania, is to shoot 3.5-year-old bucks, and this guy is certainly one of them. Yeah, I can't be more thankful and also sad at the same time. Like I said in the stand, a little bittersweet. It certainly is. Beautiful deer. And, you know, he's not going to be roaming the farm anymore. I appreciate you guys watching, and hope you guys enjoy. If you do, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. I mean, this is my passion, and this is what I love doing, and God willing, I'll be doing it for a while. It's crazy how much He blesses me, even though I don't deserve it all the time. So, thank you. Well, this is obviously after the fact, but I kind of just wanted to come out here and reflect a little bit for you guys and give a little recap. So obviously I did a good bit of work this summer, a lot of preparation, which, you know, what you put in is what you're going to get out. It doesn't matter what you're doing, hunting, work, anything in your life. And just happened that I was able to tag out opening day in the first like 15 minutes of daylight. It doesn't always happen like that. I don't care how much work you put in, but I was very fortunate. I'm very fortunate to be hunting this property. A big thank you to the landowner and the other family that hunts this farm. They've been nothing but great to me, and they're going to be great friends hopefully for a long time. And yeah, just an awesome morning, beautiful. It was actually before my football game. I was able to sneak out here. Got the win, so coaches can't be too mad about that. So the spot I'm at here, I kind of showed you guys before the video, but my stand's just right behind me here. And they ended up working right out of this cornfield, right down this road that kind of cuts the field in half. And buck, the deer kind of seemed to be on edge a little bit, but I don't think they knew I was there at all. He ended up giving me like a 42 or 43 yard shot, which I felt comfortable with, and I made a pretty good shot. I hit him right like where the scapula meets the spine, and then just dropped him in his tracks. I didn't get the best penetration in the world, which it's kind of surprising. You know, I'm shooting 72 pounds at a 32-inch draw length, shooting Magnus Stinger 125 grain broadheads with a 250 spine full metal jacket arrow, so you know, I'm set up to get good penetration. So I attribute that setup to part of my success. I wouldn't want to make that same shot with a lighter setup and like a Rage broadhead, for example. And shooting that setup's just giving me more confidence to hold almost straight up the leg on the deer. You know, not quite straight up the leg, but definitely hugging that shoulder. I'd rather be in the shoulder like that than be in the guts, because that's 2 years in a row now I've hit a deer a little bit forward like that, and they've both died very quickly, and hasn't been much tracking involved. So I am a fan of that heavier setup, and I'll probably continue to run that in the future. But yeah, it's crazy. It's like 80 degrees. It doesn't even feel like hunting season, and I'm already done for the year. As I said in my outro with the deer, you know, it was a bittersweet ending, which it is. But you know, shooting that buck, my biggest buck with the bow, just made me realize that there's never going to be a buck big enough that I'm going to shoot that's going to, you know, really satisfy me. And I don't know if any of you have experience with that or have experienced that, but the only way you're truly ever going to be satisfied in life is by having a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I truly believe that's the full truth. And I encourage you guys, if you don't know who Jesus is or haven't looked into it, you do, and I really believe it can change your life and inspire you in everything you do. So like I said, I just thank you guys so much for watching. Almost at 1,000 subscribers, so if you would, hit the subscribe button if you like what I'm doing, and hopefully I'll have more videos the rest of this fall. I'm going to actually try to get my coach on a buck. We have a property that we got permission to hunt together, and we've been getting some pretty good ones on cameras there, so stay tuned for that, and might even get out with some of my buddies and film them. Plus I do have some doe tags in the pocket, so stay tuned for more action, and hope to see you guys back here soon.